You know what's really hard? Discovering that you can't give those lovely expensive Christmas gifts that you used to give before. We're mostly retired and it's quite a hard pill to swallow. If there's anyone new visiting my channel, I hope you enjoy this video and subscribe and like it and keep coming back for more. Today I want to talk about something that most seniors feel about at this time of the year, but it's never spoken about out loud. I'd like to talk about it today. Don't know about you, but I remember the days when I was working and I used to buy big gifts. Clothes, toys, the things that I'd noticed that my family wanted and needed and would have liked as a gift. But when you retire, your pension stays the same, prices go up, and yes, you find yourself standing in the shop thinking, I can't afford this anymore. Are the family going to notice that I'm giving less? Will they think it's just that I don't care about them anymore? But let me tell you something gently but firmly. Your value has never been in your presents, your gifts. It's been in your presence. The fact that you've been around and you've done the things you've done and you've had the special times with your family that you've had. You've given your time, and that's the greatest gift that you could give. And that is where your real richness lies, where your wealth lies. And these are a couple of reasons why you should not feel guilty. You brought up a whole family. I don't know what your circumstances were, but the fact that you did it, you bought school clothes, you bought sports uniforms, you attended everything that you needed to attend. You carried the financial load of the family for decades. You paid for birthdays, you paid for holidays. Definitely not a time for feeling guilty. It's a time to simplify your life. Most of us are downscaling in some way, but do it with joy. That your life may be smaller, but it's still as good. It's still as precious. And there should be no guilt there at all. So yes, your giving is going to be different. Not less, but different. And we're going to look at a few ways that we can overcome this. You know, I recently gave a gift to my daughter-in-law. And I so badly wanted to give her something really nice, and I didn't have the money to buy her an expensive gift. And she was so impressed and so appreciative that I gave her a pair of my earrings. I bought one of the little boxes and I put it in nicely, and I didn't hide it and pretend that I bought them. I said, these are from me to you. They belong to me. She absolutely loved it. There's an idea. Hang on to that one. What about baking some cookies? Oh no, it sounds boring. Don't make it boring. Put it in a nice tin or box. Don't go spending all the money on a tin that you could be spending on another gift, or something that you could seal them in. Put a nice bow around it and a beautiful card. Not an expensive card, a card with beautiful words that whoever you give it to knows that you're giving it with such love. Biscuits from your kitchen. Here's one you wouldn't expect. A coupon or a voucher. They call it by different names in different countries. This voucher entitles you to an afternoon off while I stay with the children. This voucher entitles you to a home-cooked meal in my house. And there again the words, with all my love, from Nana or Granny or Mum. Those are lovely. I gave somebody that I was working for once a voucher. You know, they were really busy people and didn't have time to cook and I don't think really, perhaps even knew how to. And I was working for them and her birthday came along and I thought, there's a good idea. Because, I mean, what do you give somebody that is in that financial position that they're actually hiring you to look after their home? I gave her a voucher and I said, this voucher entitles you to invite 6, I think I said, or 8 guests to dinner, and I will be on duty and I will cook and serve the meal. She was blown away by it. You see, things are coming up. We can do things in the voucher form as well. Most of us have got an empty pot from a pot plant that we transferred from the pot to the garden. Well, take that out, give it a good clean up, put some soil in it, and then just buy the plant. The plants on their own that you buy at the plant store are very, very cheap. It's when you buy them in a pot that it becomes expensive. And put it into your pot, tie a Christmas ribbon around it with, once again, words on a card that mean a lot. Well, I know I'd love to receive that from one of my family members. Not everybody's crafty, but if you are, it is so easy to make bookmarks. In fact, I'm going to show you a couple that I made. Now, I've got some here that I made that I could show you. I haven't cut them up yet. You'll see I'd cut that one down there and that one down there. They're actually 1, 2, 3 bookmarks on this page. I've got another 3 that I haven't cut up yet. 1, 2, 3. And don't say, but I'm not an artist. Trace them. Then color them in. If you haven't got any pencil crayons, ask one of your granddaughters. I'm sure they'd lend you a few for a week. Awesome. If you've got a horde of grandchildren, look through the photographs you've got, or even speak to one of their mums and see if you can find a lovely photograph of yourself with one of them, or with different photos, obviously, for each child. Go to the charity shop and look at the frames. The frames are next to nothing. They are so reasonable. And I'd love to actually do a sum here, and actually go through what it would cost to buy the gifts I've been talking about for quite a largish family. And I really think that we will have got away with spending very little with the ideas we've spoken about. If it's for someone much closer to you, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, give them a beautiful card. Spend the money that you were going to spend on the very cheap present and put beautiful words in it, and make the gift something like a foot rub or back rub, neck massage. There you go. If this is someone who loves you, they're going to appreciate that more than any expensive gift. But do remember at all times that your presence at the Christmas table is the present. You're the oldest person in the family. You have the most wisdom. You've lived through things that they don't even know exist. And they love you. So remember that. So, dear friend, my closing thoughts on this is that the world has led us to believe that Christmas presents come from boxes or Christmas wrap, but they don't really. They come from our hearts. So take that with you. See if you can implement some of these gifts. I know I'm going to. I will need to as well. And look forward to a wonderful Christmas with your family. Bye for now.